big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 million bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30. To the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He was brought down by Malik Collins. On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 44, Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw, Prescott. The tight end, Jarwin, with it out on the left side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very mid. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Malik Collins providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And Forbath will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
From the 35 on second down, Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Prescott from the gun on third.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing on first is Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Prescott to throw it. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, no.
Fire one deep over the middle.
Get it.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
What? I perfectly timed it.
So they will accept the penalty and
I
move
perfectly
forward.
timed that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Nelson
So
Aguilar's
Cowboy
dropping.
territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Thank you.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron
Thank
Jones.
you.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Carson
And the Cowboy
Wentz.
defense has a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the pick six, and they've got decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
7 yards there and a first down. On first, they go right back to Howard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. On first down, they run with Howard. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
This is Howard on second down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 32. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick pass out to Aguilar.
That's bull crap. Nelson Aguilar's dropping that.
7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
61, match box.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Good job. Good job, Byron.
Jeffrey, he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Elliott. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks.
Throw the ball.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Third and short yardage, Prescott. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Prescott.
Yo, what? That's bull. That's bull. That's bullshit. This guy's really
bad.
bad.
By Malcolm Jenkins. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
That's bull.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Nope.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey.
Okay, the Eagles are not giving him that much time
the
to
second of
throw
their
the ball.
timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Wentz.
Dude, what is Jordan doing? He just completely just blew his zone.
That'll lead to 3rd down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jake. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Yo, are you kidding me, Michael?
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I know that's not happening.
It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
That's bull. That is completely bull. There's no way a linebacker's covering 20 yards in 2 seconds.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. So
of course, EA
fucking remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I'm surprised EA loves screwing me over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is...
What is that kind of blocking?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A first down throw for Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Jason and Jarwin now have to block.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Oh my God, Zach.
Run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but
That
no
was a
more.
touchdown.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Okay, you suck, Travis.
Able to get away, sacked back at the 22. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
Freaking Zach Martin doesn't know how to block anybody.
Move the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Oh, my.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
Okay, Miles Sanders, yeah.
A nice gain of 21 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Why am I run committing? I'm trying to do a contain you. This game is so stupid. This guy's actually so bad that EA just wants to keep bailing him out.
To catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that one carries
should have been out of
the end
bounds.
zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3.
Okay.
It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
1st down, Dallas.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 62 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Forbath to add the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh my God, Witten.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
On 1st down, it's Howard.
Oh my God. The X button doesn't work apparently because I had him. Also, his blockers, they'll actually, block. My blockers, they'll just push them and let him get a touchdown.
And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
The only reason that worked was because basically Witten said to be a fucktard and just let him go right past him.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. So that one will be accepted. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Yo! There's like 3 people who aren't blocking.
Fletcher Cox giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
He's literally...
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Like, we can't get this kind of pressure. Eagles offensive line is way worse than the Cowboys.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Why does it take so long to get to the line?
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw.
Dude, why can't you just go upfield?
Gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now Prescott on 4th down.
Yo, are you so... Why are you guys so bad? You guys don't... You're not even blocking him. You're not even touching him.
Just about all she wrote for this one.
You're just letting him go right past you.
Go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't
This
hold
game is so stupid. Every game this happens.
20, 10, 5.
This guy's celebrating like he thinks he's good. Every time he kept getting bailed out.
That should just about...
This is so dumb. I can't. This is so dumb. Every game. Every single game. This guy is so bad. But why is this game so fucking bad? Why is it making...
Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
These commentators are so hot.
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Y'all are trash. Just letting Fletcher Cox get through pressure every single play.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
The only reason he's winning is because of stupid fucking Fletcher Cox getting pressure every 2 seconds.
From the gun. He's gonna let it fly.
Oh my God, Cobb. Why is your awareness so bad? You easily could have got that.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Prescott.
Oh my God, Cooper.
And that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 20.
This is... Why is it... Can I please just... What trash? Every single game that happens just... Oh no, we're just gonna let Fletcher Cox go through like paper mache. Look at that same guy now. Look at this trash.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel.
What block is
that? Inside, but nothing there. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Does Fred Warner have a
It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Why do you stop, Zeke?
And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself.
Oh my God.
That's complete to Cobb.
Of course, Cobb is weak because he can't do anything.
Knocked back to the 18.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard. but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Forces from stretch up every play. Passes 49 play.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
Pick it.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Is he running?
Once
Yep,
again,
he's running
from the
touchdown.
23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Quick dash.
Oh no, he's trying to fake me out. So I'm up the middle. Now he might be passing. Oh no, he's running again. Oh, he's back to pass. Thank you. I'm done.
That's complete to Sanders.
I read that perfectly, and of course, stupid ass Sean Lee just wants to stare at the ball.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And just like that, we're at the end because this guy loves the shoot clock.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't know how many times I can perfectly read a pass, and then my player will just decide not to catch it.
Here we go. 180. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Hey, tight.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for him.
Are you kidding me? Why does Jalen just stand there?
A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have
I had should have had like 3 different picks that drive.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The 1st down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And they get get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
You know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
I got you.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. It's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Caught by Cobb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott.
Throw it away!
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final time.
Of course, now he's just going to abuse one play, like every single 49ers
seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Dude, that's so bull. Because he just is going to use one play.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This is fielded inside the 5. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Here we go. Smooth. Check safety, check safety. Mike spot forward.
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Yo, tackle!
They find some open field here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 70 yards. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. The 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 66 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move.
He threw it like 3 yards, and Brandon Gaughan's like, oh my God, what a throw! Dude, this guy is so amazing. What a fucking throw!
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
White. Hey, Mike 7.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
I'm done.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 55. 21.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
No! I'm done. I can't do this. This is so stupid.
And he'll take this down inside the 15.
Of course some BS happens. Of course we don't want to block. Imagine blocking, huh? This offensive line's so bad. Every time. Every single time.
The quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's sad how many times this stuff happens.
Mostert.
It's so predictable.
He is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
I don't think you got it, son.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Completes it to
You suck! Why is my team so bad?
First down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Every time. I can never get a break with this.
They'll try to run with Breida.
Of course, another bailout. Of course, don't leave Nick Bosa. This comes in like paper mache. Why can't we just block him on an X Factor? Whenever DeMarcus Lawrence just gets bodied all game, and then like flips across, and Nick Bosa will just go through my offensive line like paper mache.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover.
Oh my God!
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. A quick throw here out to Cobb.
Oh, I know Quan Alexander's not catching up.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
No, Dad!
First down there, but it's incomplete.
You're so bad. Just set your
It's going to be
feet.
second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. This is caught. That goes for a gain of 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is
I did not have any control over Byron that play. He just loves to re-engage. Like I can't do a thing where my players won't back up. I can't do any of that.
You're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20, 2, 2.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
I got you. Go.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Check 3. 1, Omaha.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got you, Pop.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Here we go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Go. Mike 55. Mike 55.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
55. Mike 55.
Ready?
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
Oh my God! You're so bad, Cheeto!
Inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first
Cheeto,
down.
why are you gonna keep jogging? Did you think that he wouldn't try and throw to you? You're the worst player on this team.
Come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now we just want to keep abusing Stretch because he's
On
trash.
1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Show X3. 218. Chop. Hey, gun. That's me.
Can I please? Can I please?
54, right there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
Of course, carry him
He'll
forward
be
for an extra
dropped at
20
the
yards.
25 after a gain of 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here we go.
Like 2 straight plays. Cheeto Beruze just shit the bed.
Now it's Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Like literally he has nothing else in his arsenal.
Hey, watch that. 12.
Like be original fans.
Check 49. 11. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, come on out here.
Yo, I swear I'm trying to get off of him, but then they just grab me, and I can't move.
Timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Gold to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a deep ball there on set.
champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a first down throw. Gone. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Brown. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. On first down, it's Gurley. And Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. To throw is Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Prescott, flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kicker,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check. Fresno.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. After one, a 14-3 ball game. First down, Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Elliott. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Prescott from the gun. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. It's gone. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, watch that. We're going to 54. 54. Focus, defense, focus. Watch twins. Watch twins. We're going to 54. Check. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Caught by Cobb. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run. This is Brown. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Prescott. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll throw again. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Again they run with Gurley. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got beers, only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check, 47. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, God.
Prescott down. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
He's got the connection to Cooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Prescott yet again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Prescott to throw it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken
I can't
down.
anymore.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit,
how does
as
he
you
not?
mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Wentz. Aguilar has it.
Aguilar is dropping that.
On the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. The throw by Wentz caught by Jackson. And he's going to have another 1st down.
This guy only
here
runs
as the
one
tackle's
formation.
made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
So no matter what I do,
From
it's just going to
Cowboy
happen.
territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Here's Scott. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. This is Cobb with a catch right side. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And that'll be
Okay,
knocked
Kruger
away.
Hill.
It's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Okay, actually, this is dumb. This is so dumb. It's not hard to block. It's not hard at all. It's not hard to stop. They're trying to make it hard.
Constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long
Okay, I'm gonna find this guy and freak. This is so dumb. I can't do this anymore.
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
This guy's a little shit thing. He actually should get his account banned. This is so dumb. That this happens to me every game. This guy is so trash. Literally, every time.
On first down,
Scott's falling down and freaking.
And it'll be second down.
This is so stupid.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 40 now on second down. Wentz.
I know for a fact that was me. He would have waited 20, and he was still in the pocket.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Now Wentz. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. That one 28 yards on the ground. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2 minute.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards to the house. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we
I have no control over Byron
in that
this game.
position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
No way.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come
Who is
down
that?
with it.
Who is that?
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now Wentz. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion.
Okay, this is stupid. This is stupid.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Prescott from the gun.
Oh my God.
And he goes down once more.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks,
5 sacks. 5 sacks.
They feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving
5
around
sacks.
and
Really?
emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
I'm done. Why did you block?
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From the 25 on second down, Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Completes it to Aguilar. Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a give right side. It's Scott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Wentz to throw. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Scott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They go again with Scott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give right side. It's Scott. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Switch. Lane 5-3.
They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going back to you.
Now Scott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on second down. Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
Now, he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
On first down, Scott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, check right. Watching it by. It's going to be a long...
There's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And out across midfield down to the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gun.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Gun. 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm not ready. Switch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Go. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, exit. They're going to need some therapy after this.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Check right. Watch 55. Come on, D. Check nickel. Check three. Gun. Motion. Mark 50 behind.
3rd and long for Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And taken right on the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott now. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Forbath will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 20.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Gun. Hey, Delta. Mike 55. Mike 55. I'm on. Mike 50. We're going.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins lets it fly for Treadwell. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Laquan Treadwell, 72 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right.
It got his man complete. A big play here for the Cowboys. 72 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Hey, man. Yellow. Gun. Motion. Hey, we're good. Mike 55.
Cousins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Gun. He's going, boys. Hey, receiver. Buzz. Check right. Watching the five. Defense.
Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Don't be scared of it. Mike, 55. Hey, wahoo. Here we go. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Black. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Hey, zoom. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. He runs. Check. What's that?
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
Wide. 1st and 10. Gun. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike, 50. 55. Hey, eat.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins, and Diggs has it. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Gun. Hey, check right. Watching the five. I got one. Black. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check. Where's the hot?
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
218, chopper. 300. Gun. Motion. Mike 55. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey. Yellow. You don't want it. Check the backer. Check.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. As the 1st half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. That's complete to Cobb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Cousins gives way to Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Gun. Stay at home. Mike Black. Here we go. Mike Black. Here I come again.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn, his 2nd sack of the night.
You see me? They can't. You go tight. You got blue draw corkers. Hey, yo. Check 24. Through. Hey, alert 3. What's that?
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Ruda. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, this to Jarwin. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Forbath, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Leave it, bring up 48. Gun. Go. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Kill. Hey, flipper. Kill, turn up. Shoot. Check nine. Listen to me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins, big hold of the 30. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gun. Motion. Watch the safety creep. Watch the eye. Zebra. Hey, orbit.
Throwing is Cousins. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Rhino! First. Hey, seam 6. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Here we go, D. Shift. Slam.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Hatchet. First. Jam. Hey, we're good. Hey, Haywood. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, check Mike.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Mike 55. Hey, Steamer. Let's get in there. Hey, Alpha. 55 is Mike, guy. 55. 3 buzz. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. It's coming this way.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's our time. Sponge. No. Kill. Gun.
Again, it's Cousins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Prescott. This is caught. 23 yards, the final tally. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing. Prescott. And this one's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Here's Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Everson Griffith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sherrills to return it. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Gun! Go back. We got Clark. Back up. Mine's 54. Mine's 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperate, and that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Check 24. Under T.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Elliott running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Elliott. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Mike 5-4. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, switch gear. Listen. Good route here. Check. Hey, Foxtrot. Gun. Let's see what you got.
One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball.